Prophet Telvin Sowah is just back to the screens again on Accra FM with Kweku Sampa, and he was asked a question about Ghana's qualification in a World Cup, or will Ghana qualify to the World Cup? And he's just given that prophecy in time already. But Kweku Sampa still asked. Big ups to Kweku Sampa with a good work. We have one match with Comoros, right? And this is the prophecy that Prophet Telvin Sowah gave about how the match is going to end with Comoros by way of question from Kweku Sampa to Prophet Telvin Sowah. Let's go watch this one and see what the prophet have to say.
December there, but yes, yeah, because man, and then I because team will be a no. Young quiet cause team mu na aye basa. World Cup no so for ye be koni.
Oh yeah, beko. Things have been done in the realms. Even recent match no boy cry goes na go nearby in the is divine orchestration.
Okay, mudia in divine orchestration.
Go now the one the recent one.
Yeah, name
Maliphone, yes.
Sa. As a man for say shedanye go bia sa
divine orchestration they account. Any orchestration. Says in America, I remember say in the World Cup, last World Cup, I said something about Ghana versus Portugal. I think that time they've not even decided who will play against who. And I prophesied about Ghana versus Portugal, and Portugal will score 3 and Ghana will score 2.
Okay.
On him said that date, that very day, Portugal scored 3, Ghana had 2 goals.
Yeah.
And Inaki Williams nya empty pole with the ball to score and he couldn't score. What of him? Because I was saying, how?
Yeah.
Once the prophets have prophesied, that's it. The numbers remain. Unless we temper with time. And no matter however ball no be funny one pool no, it will end up in the pool to fulfill the outcome of time.
And so for Telvin na Jesu what all can say Ghana beko World Cup ni bi. Enti ye da ye na kwan ye befa so akono de no nye problem.
Oh, I know there any problem.
Ye beko.
Oh yeah, beko. Because man call World Cup na ebeba ni say ama kudos akodru pitch so akọ bobo in the this thing half center line no be akọ slide no. It will not be possible. So which means
it's in the
World Cup that we are supposed to play, yes.
Hey. Because last week Thursday na in fact and Monday no match no cry no. Afa me wi na me ho aye hye.
Oh, next match first half we be show papa.
Ya ni what your next match cry for. I think
as for that one once I prophesy about something I don't follow it. Once I prophesy about it I don't follow it.
Okay, your name Central Africa Republic for no na na your name I think Comoros ababe ball Ghana. Yeah, embassy.
We embassy mo pa.
But you be winning.
Every any day na ma take control. Na mo embassy mo.
So for for Prophet Telvin na Jesu and na yenene wa ye twetwe komo. And mami misao
2025 market crash has come to an end, and you've heard it here first. Trump tariffs have caused an uncertainty on the market. This is the right time for investors to jump in. Now, XPX, that is XMP 500, dropped 21%. NAS 100 dropped 27%. UK 100 dropped 16%. US 30, best 30 performing companies, right, in the United States dropped 20%. BTC, I predicted, is going to hit 75K. It even dropped to 74,000 and some few pennies there, right? Now, this is a time. The elites have taken profit. The market has gone down during uncertainty with Trump tariffs. This is a time that we have set into an accumulation phase. You want to invest into the forex market, the synthetic, space. You want to invest into the crypto market. You want to do forex. You want to do stocks. You don't know how to do it. Join the financial market masterclass with Trader Nixon, and I'll show you how to do it like a victory for Ghana. And some of the questions that Kweku Sampa asks, or the presenters, whenever Prophet visits any radio station, sometimes Prophet wants to, in as much as he knows a lot in the realms of the spirit, he wants to, cover up some things. And I understand, some things are there, you don't touch it. By way of prerogative or by way of, him not having utterance. You understand me? So it will look as if, he doesn't want to talk, and you can, by way of your reasoning, say what you want to say, but sometimes it's not what you think. It's rather, how he was, or he is supposed to react to the questions when he is being asked. Being a prophet is very dicey. Do not forget about that. Prophet Telvin Sowah is giving prophecies here and there, international, national, political prophecies here and there. But look, be praying for him, because this job is not easy. Okay, in as much as you want to be fed a lot of information in the realms of the spirit, it's not that easy. Ghana versus Comoros, what is going to happen? By way of reply to Kweku Sampa, it means Ghana is likely to finish with a win against Comoros. We've clocked heads with Comoros before. They've beaten us before. Would that repeat? Per the response that Prophet Telvin Sowah gave, I don't think that is what is going to happen this time. I think a fairgrounds, worst, in my opinion, will be draw. But from the prophecy of the man of God, the response to the question of Kweku Sampa that the man of God gave is going to be Ghana holding them down by the end of the match. So holding them down, then it means the worst of this case, in my opinion, prior to what I've heard in the prophecy, it's not going to be a lost match, but rather on a fair ground, whether a draw or a victory. A lot of people want to know things for their personal stuff, or sometimes selfish stuff and all of that. Maybe somebody wants to know this because he's going to gamble with it, or information is power. And so sometimes to keep some things, you have to be very, calculated about a lot of things. Now, that is what the man of God have said. We are surely going to qualify. And I don't really subscribe to the fact that we ask, rhetorical questions based on what Prophet Telvin Sowah has already given us. Okay? Because from the look of things on the standings, okay, Ghana is qualifying already. So being specific with the Comoros game, I like the question. But asking the general question of, is Ghana going to qualify? I think Prophet Telvin Sowah has answered that question, or given that prophecy times with that number. So we should be more specific with our questioning. If Ghana versus Comoros, what is going to happen? That's a beautiful question. But at the World Cup, again, a question, is Ghana going to qualify? I think it would rather look like, the job is not easy. Being a presenter is not easy. But it will rather look like a disbelief in the prophecy. You understand me? It should rather be, going deeper with further questioning subsequently to understanding what is going on and all of that. But shouldn't be as a rhetorical. I don't know whether somebody's getting what I need to say, but these people are doing beautiful. Nakuja Blessing, they are doing beautiful. He's doing beautiful. Kweku Sampa is doing beautiful. Nana Romeo. Yeah, I don't know the name of the radio station. Very beautiful. This is amazing. People, they are doing really amazing. The work is not easy, but to really feed what the listeners want to hear, then it should be, some precise questions and not rhetorical questioning that we already have answers to. Understand? I think that's my thought on that. And those who want to gamble, is gambling a sin? No, your money is just going to go to thin air. If you are losing, if you are making money, that's fine. But by way of calculation, you can still go around the World Cup stuff. If Ghana is going to be in the quarterfinals, then in the group stages, you just, you just be calculated, right? In the rounds of 16s, you just be calculated because Ghana is definitely going to make it to the quarterfinals. People want this, so I just feel like talking about it in their favor for them to use it for whatever they want. I want to make them satisfied, right? Whatever you feel you want to use it for, you can use it for, right? There are some people who depend on this for a living. There are some people who depend on gambling for a living. But is it really a thing that should be done? No, like there are more ways to live, you understand? But some people still want to live like that, and some people are making it in there. A lot of people are also suffering in there. So it's a dicey situation here. But does the Lord want you to live like this? If not, just don't live like that. But the more beautiful thing that we need here is Ghana is going to qualify, and that brings more joy to us than gambling and here and there. Ghana winning against Comoros will make more than 95% of Ghanaians very happy than someone who put money on the scores or the outcome. You understand me? So it's just Ghanaians wanting to be happy with the matches and qualifying to the World Cup. If you picture the atmosphere, it's just Ghanaians wanting to be happy. It's not about gambling. And so sometimes it's not just about the gambling stuff. People want to gamble, will still gamble. You understand me? So it's very beautiful. Ghana is making it to the World Cup, and we pray we end in the quarterfinals again, repeating history. That's going to be beautiful. Make sure to subscribe, share, like this video, put out some post notification. My name is Nixon. I'm out.